Hi babes, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I made these bows. Now let me just get them up so I can show you guys for my daughter Alea. So she is a newborn. She's right now 3 weeks old. And I took it upon myself to make these bows because I had seen these exact bows on Instagram. Not on Instagram, but on an Instagram boutique, and they were $10 each. Now you guys are gonna be mind blown. I only spent about $1.80 per bow, so it is a super great deal, and you'll be saving yourself about 85 to 90% of what you would be spending on each bow. So I had already added to cart. I was about to spend about $76 on them when I thought, why don't I try to make them myself? I already had the nylon bands, which this is one thing you're going to need. These nylon bands you can buy on Amazon. That is where I got them myself. And as you guys can see, they're very small, but they stretch. So I'll be putting a little photo of where I got them on Amazon. I'll probably also add the link below in the description box. And for this actual material for the bow, I made them with extra wide double fold bias tape. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those up for you guys to see. So these are the 3 colors that I purchased. Now I bought these at Hobby Lobby. I was gonna say on Hobby Lobby. And as you guys saw, it says that they are $2.19. I don't know if you guys can see that price. However, I did not pay $2.19. I paid 50% of that. If you guys have ever been to Hobby Lobby, then you know they always have deals. And sure enough, these were on sale. They were 50% off. So I didn't even pay $2.49. I paid half of that. And like I said, the nylon bands, they're not expensive. I bought them on Amazon. And I did get a large pack. So when I did the math, each bow came out to less than $3, which I thought was great because I was about to spend $10. Now, that's basically all you need in terms of material, just the bias tape and the nylon bands. Now for the bias tape, if you go to Hobby Lobby, you'll see that they have so many colors. I just wanted to try these first out to see if I was even going to be able to make it. And honestly, it is so easy. So I definitely recommend that you guys try to make these yourself so you guys can save yourself that extra money. You do not need glue. You do not need anything. Now you can get hot glue. Yeah, hot glue. Hot glue. Yes, like the hot glue gun. I had a brain fart, guys. I'm sorry. You guys can go ahead and get that if you'd like, and if you want to go ahead and bind this right here. So you could add glue, hot glue, and then just pinch it and squeeze the excess out. You could do that, but honestly, you don't need to. I have just been putting the bows on like this on Alea, and they have not fallen off. By putting the hot glue on these ends, it would kind of just help so that it doesn't come, not come off, but unsew. However, honestly, bias tape does not unsew. So you could just leave it like this as I did. Now, when I'm showing you guys how to do this, I'll probably add hot glue on one of them so you guys can see. But do not go and buy a hot glue gun or buy extra things that you don't necessarily need. If you're like, girl, I'm bougie on a budget and I don't want to spend that extra money, just get yourself the bias tape and the nylon bands. So now that I told you guys exactly what you need, which is just 2 things, bias tape and nylon bands, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how to make it. And I'm sorry it took a while to kind of introduce, you know, myself and what we're doing, but I just wanna make sure I told you guys where I got everything and how much it was. And I do wanna mention, if I stutter, please excuse me, guys. I just got my braces in and I feel like I can't talk. But with that being said, let's actually get into this video. So I'm gonna go ahead and make another ivory bow. So I'm gonna open this up and then I'll show you guys at what length we will be cutting it to. So I suggest you guys get a ruler. This is all I had at hand that had a measuring on it. So I'm gonna take my bias tape. So I'm gonna take it from the very front and I'm gonna measure it at 12 inches. So 12 is right here, if you guys can see. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut that right here at 12. Now the reason I cut it at 12 is so that I have a little bit of extra room to cut the ends off. And by the ends, I mean this end and this end, so I can make them look even. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut that. So I went ahead and cut it already. Now this is the piece that I cut and it is at 12 inches. So now that I have this ready, I can go ahead and get my nylon band. And as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I did buy these on Amazon. So now here I have my nylon band. Now I'd suggest that you guys don't put it on this way. You can easily just turn the bow right back around, but it's easier if you just already have it this way. So make sure that when you guys tie the bow, you are tying it like this. Then I'm gonna go ahead and take my bias tape. Now don't worry about these folds. Those will go away. You can even iron it to make them go away. But I'm gonna fold it like this to have my first bow. So by that, I mean this part right here. And I'm gonna take my nylon band and I'm gonna grab it like this. Now this other end that's right here, I'm gonna put it through. And now I'm gonna wrap it this way and bring it back. So all I have right now is it going through and wrapped over the one ear, I guess you can say, that we have. And now I'm going to insert that in this little bottom. So you guys see this hole that I have right here? I'm gonna go ahead and insert that. So you can see I just pushed it through with my thumb. And I pull it forward. Or not forward, I'm sorry, I pull it out. And right here, you just start wiggling around the bow. You see I'm just pulling the ends. And this is all about adjustment now. So it's really just going through and pulling it through the nylon band. But do you guys see how big this one is? Now, like I said, I cut it at 12 inches so that I can wiggle the bow around and cut the ends off. But eventually it's gonna come out like this. So like I said, I'm just gonna continue wiggling it until it is to my liking. So I'm just gonna grab the other bow and just size it. But I mean, overall, the bow is already done. Now I just need to cut these ends right here. And I like to cut them at an angle. If you guys notice, this bottom bow is at an angle. Oops, sorry, I moved out of frame. So I have that one end, and I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing to this one. And now we have the finished bow. So that's how easy it is, guys. It honestly takes you less than 5 minutes to do. I hope you guys find this helpful. If you didn't, go ahead and ask me the question that you have below, and I'll make sure to answer that for you guys. All right, thank you guys so much for watching my video. I hope you guys found it helpful. If you still have any questions, go ahead and drop them below in the comment section and I'll be sure to get back to you. Now, if you haven't followed me on Instagram, please do so. My Instagram is Muaerika18. It is always linked below, as well as my discount codes. Subscribe, turn on your post notifications, drop me a comment, and with that being said, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Hey, I look better than what I've been